Alright, picture this. First day back at school, hallways buzzing with energy, sunlight flooding into a brand new classroom. The air is thick with the scent of fresh notebooks and the low hum of 100 conversations. Everyone catching up after summer break, laughter echoing off the lockers. There's a sense of possibility, of new beginnings, and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of hope mixed with nerves. That's where she walks in, quiet as a sunrise, clutching her books like they're a shield. Her steps are small, almost hesitant, as if she's trying to make herself invisible, to slip through the cracks of the day unnoticed. But even in her quiet, there's something about her that stands out, a gentle determination in the way she holds herself. You know the type, hair falling in her eyes, uniform just a bit too big, trying to melt into the background. She's the kind of girl who sits at the edge of group photos, who listens more than she speaks, who's always there but never quite in the spotlight. Maybe you've been her, or maybe you've just noticed her from afar. She scans the room, nerves jangling, every empty seat already claimed, except one. Her heart pounds as she hesitates in the doorway, the weight of 100 eyes, real or imagined, pressing down on her. It feels like the whole world is watching, waiting to see where she'll go. Now this isn't just any seat, nope. It's right next to the guy everyone knows, the confident one, always surrounded by his squad glued to his phone. He's the kind of guy who seems to have it all figured out, who laughs the loudest, who never seems to worry about what anyone thinks. The guy who walks like the hallway's his personal runway. Every step is practiced, every glance calculated, like he's starring in his own movie, and the rest of the school is just the audience. He's got that easy charm, the kind that makes teachers smile and classmates roll their eyes. For her, it might as well be the throne of Mount Everest. But she takes a breath, squares her shoulders, and slides into the seat. It's a small act of bravery, but in that moment, it feels monumental, like she's just crossed a finish line no one else can see. She's barely sat down when he glances over, raises an eyebrow, and gives this little sideways smirk. It's not the kind of look that makes you shrink, but the kind that makes you wonder if maybe, just maybe, you're interesting. Not mean, not mocking, just curious. Like, hey, who's this? For a second she feels seen, and it's both terrifying and thrilling. The world narrows to just the space between their desks. She feels her cheeks go warm. Eyes glued to her desk, she fiddles with her pen, hoping he'll just go back to scrolling. But he doesn't. Instead, he lingers, as if he's waiting for her to say something, to break the silence that suddenly stretched between them. For a split second, time slows, the noise fades, and it's just the two of them. The rest of the class blurs into the background, and she can hear her own heartbeat, loud and insistent. He leans back, pretending not to stare, but sneaking glances every few seconds. It's like a silent conversation, a game of who will look away first, who will break the spell. She's got this secret smile, the kind you get when your heart's pounding, but you don't want anyone to notice. It's a smile that says, I'm scared, but I'm here, I'm trying. And right then, something tiny but huge happens. He drops his phone, and as he picks it up, their hands almost brush. It's just a moment, a blink, but it sends a jolt through her, like static electricity. She laughs, just a whisper, and he actually looks her in the eye. For the first time, she feels like she belongs, like maybe this year will be different. It's awkward, sure, it's high school. But in that sunshine-soaked classroom, with 100 other stories swirling around them, two opposites just found a spark. It's the kind of moment you remember years later, when you're flipping through old yearbooks or telling stories to friends. That's how it always starts, right? Not with fireworks, but with shy glances and skipped heartbeats. It's the little things, the nervous smiles, the almost accidental touches, the way your name sounds when someone new says it. Maybe it's a note passed under the desk, or a shared joke that no one else gets. Maybe it's just the feeling that, for the first time, someone sees you for who you are, not who you pretend to be. Stick around because you never know. A smile in homeroom could be the start of your own story. High school is full of these tiny beginnings, these moments that seem small but end up meaning everything. Hit like if you've ever been that shy kid, and let me know your favorite high school moment in the comments. Because sometimes, the best stories start with a single nervous hello. Catch you in the next one.